What I'm going to do today is to present indirect objects. I assume that you know what direct objects and indirect objects are, but I'll review it briefly for you. A direct object is that which receives the action of verb directly. In this example, we have Father often gives me a gift, and in this instance, give or gives is the verb, and the first action, which you can picture, is a gift in your hand, okay, that receives the action of giving. Indirectly, me, which could be me or whatever, receives the action indirectly. In other words, I receive the gift, say, in my hand. That is an indirect object. As you can see here in our illustration, we have the sentence, Father often gives me a gift, indicating that me is an indirect object and gift is a direct object. I would just mention in Spanish, you have a definite place where you put direct objects and indirect objects, and they're very important in the structure of Spanish to indicate what action is taking place. As you can see in English, it's not necessarily that way. We could have the indirect object before, or we can have it after, depending on our particular use. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. Father often gives me a gift. Okay, and the other form that this will take is my father often gives a gift to me. Now, to indicates direction. Okay, so in this word gift, you must use it in this form. And you can, other words that are take this form of indirect object are also bring, send, offer, pass, take, tell, read, write, teach, and self. Okay, we could make this sentence say, Father often brings me a gift, or my father often sends me a gift, or my father often sends a gift to me. Okay, so you have it in those forms. Very good. Let's go to the next example, number 2. Some verbs may use this pattern, and you can see this pattern is very similar to the first one here. John usually buys Mary a gift. And then, or you can have it in the form of John usually buys a gift for Mary. Now, it's not to Mary, my dear friends, it's for Mary, okay? And so we use those two forms, which is very much like the form in number 1, except a change in preposition. And we can, this is also applies to words such as fix, make, and get. You know, I might say, John makes a gift for Mary, or makes Mary John. Okay, let's go down to below. And there we will continue with our example. So here we have number 3, some verbs use only the following pattern, direct object, to plus object. He explains his idea to us. Okay, and the ones that usually use this form of direct object is words such as explain, as we use, announce, describe, deliver, mention, say, report, and return. Okay? Okay. He explained or he described his idea to us. Then we have number 4, which is indirect object, direct object. Okay? Remember up here, this is a object. Okay? I asked Mary a question. Indirect object, Mary, question. When you ask a question, the question essentially receives the action of the verb ask, and Mary indirectly receives the action. Fine? We go down further, and we have examples of this, and they are put in such a way, and I like this form of wrong and right, because often the wrong is what students do. And in this particular take, Susan's friend sent to her, and I think very commonly in Spanish you would do it in that way, a beautiful silk dress from China, but that's not correct in English. It's Susan's friend sent her a beautiful silk dress from China, or Susan's friend sent a beautiful silk dress to her from China. Okay? To her. Okay, then we go on to another example. John fixed the broken lamp to Harold. No, that's not correct. John fixed the broken lamp for Harold. And if you look up into the above examples, you will find this form used with fix. Okay? The professor explained me the difficult point of grammar. I'm sure I've seen that mistake many times, but in English, the professor explained the difficult points of grammar to me. And as I say again, if you look up above or you look at the examples, or not the examples, but the instructions for this, you will find that it is one of the examples above. Below here, the new suit cost over $40 to me. No. Right is the new suit cost me over $40. And finally, the store charge over $15 to me to alter the jacket I bought, not to me. Okay, the right is the store charged me over $15 a jacket after altering the jacket I bought. Okay? I'll be sending you this copy of this in PDF, so you will be able to go down below here and be able to do the exercises that you see here. Okay, it's fine. Glad to see you. Until the next time.